The Union Aerospace Corporation is the largest corporate entity in existence. Originally focused on weapon and defense contracts, new ventures have expanded into biological research, space exploration, and other scientific endeavors. With unlimited funds and the ability to engage in research outside of moral and legal obligations, the UAC controls the most advanced technology ever conceived.
UAC. Дослідження. Union Aerospace Corporation.
Incoming transport detected.
Mars approach, Dark Star with you, 07063, passing through 38,000.
Roger, Dark Star. Descend to 2000, set speed, contact ground on 26972.
Roger that, Tower.
We have them on radar, sir. They'll be landing in a few moments.
Excellent. See that Counselor Swan is sent directly to me.
Так призываю,
Yes,
да?
sir.
Tower, Dark Star on final.
We've got you, Dark Star. You are set for lockdown. Welcome back.
Прикольно.
I can't believe it's come to this. I didn't want to come here.
He left you no choice.
True, but this is the last.
Не понял. А где субтитры? Немає субтитрів?
I'm tired of running damage control every time he makes a mess.
Right. You're the control. And if that fails, I'm the damage.
If that's what it takes, the Truger is going to start doing things our way.
Whatever you say, Counselor.
Так, це нас не приїхало, да? Прикольно. Давно я вже не грав.
Welcome to Mars. All new arrivals need to check in at reception.
Понятно, зачекайтесь на
Welcome to
прийом.
Mars City. Union Aerospace's premier research
Ніколи на Марс.
facility. To expedite your
Лабораторія,
processing,
да?
please proceed directly to reception.
І хто такий? А, це цей професор.
Welcome to Mars, Marine.
Привіт, привіт.
I'm gonna need you to step on one of those red squares on the floor for a bioscan. This will
Добре.
only take a
Стало.
second. Okay, let me get this started.
Shuttle Delta
You're gonna need to hold still. Moving around only makes the test take longer. All right, bioscan looks good. You're cleared for entry.
Пропускай.
On behalf of the UAC, welcome to Mars City. This facility serves as the central hub for all scientific research,
Attention.
archaeological
Director
study,
Banks,
and
please
military
report to
operations.
Central Administration.
Goal number one at the UAC
Okay,
is the
Central
safety and
Administration.
well-being of all employees and guests.
Welcome to Mars. First time?
You can just leave your bag there. I'll have it sent up to your quarters. Okay, there's a few things we need to take care of.
Tak, na Marsie to
This
teraz
is your
wszystko.
personal data assistant. You'll need this to access all secure areas. If you get clearance for any security zones, it'll download directly. It's important, so don't lose it.
Jak nie dał.
I see here that
Już
Sergeant
dostał.
Kelly has requested your immediate attention. Head directly to Marine Command. It's just that
Dobra.
way. Follow the signs.
Mogę ty. Tak. No ty poszedł. Ty центр команды, где Борь поехала.
Mars City is a smoke-free facility. Please smoke only in designated areas. Thank you for your cooperation.
Haven't seen you before. You must be with that new detachment coming to check on us. Is there some type of problem? I'm just trying to get my work done here.
I'm here because there seems to be some very serious problems.
Ty jest problem. O, dobra.
Do I need to remind you of the groundbreaking work that we're doing here?
No, but I've been authorized by the board to look at everything.
The board authorized you? The board doesn't know the first thing about science. All they want is something to make them more money, some product.
Так, зашел. Ее відправили сюди направление, відправили канцлера з морпехом сюди, для того, щоб прослідити за ситуацією. А це каже, вони нічого не знають про науку. Так. Game Ocean System. Давай трохи звук поменшимо.
Don't worry, they'll get their product.
Не висваний пульс цей продукт.
Tell me, Dr. Petruger, why
Після
are
багатьох
so many workers spooked complaining
інцидентів.
about distant transfers off Mars?
They simply can't handle life here. They're exhausted and overworked. If I had a larger, more competent staff and bigger budget, even these few accidents could have been avoided.
I'm afraid you'll get nothing more until my report is filed with the board. I will need
Коротше,
full
получать
access
фінанси,
to
він повинен
Delta
зробити
included.
репорт
I won't have any difficulties doing that. Will
про
I?
ситуацію, що тут робиться.
Only if you get lost, Swan. Just stay out of my way. Amazing things will happen here soon. You just wait.
Ти кажеш, що десь щось дуже круте.
Let's go.
Скоро ти потрібно просто подивитися. Ну, добре. Коротше, поганий професор.
Listen, buddy, you don't have clearance for this area. Move along. I
Ви
can't help you here.
як?
Head to Marine Command. They can help.
Так, добре. Канцлер це адекватна людина.
You better move along. It looks like...
Це ж я тут був, що він тут пішов.
Yeah, I saw those suits arrive too. Weird. The UAC must be worried about something. I hear there's been more accidents in Delta. Accidents? That's good. Is that what they're calling them now? So, tell me, just what the hell is happening over there? Beats me, man. Look, all I do is repair the converters when they blow, okay? That's it. Fine. But what's... I'm really trying to get this fixed quickly, so... is right around the corner.
Кажемо, що це такі інциденти, які случились.
Attention.
Недавно.
Dr. Braddock, please report to Environment Management Office 4 Alpha.
Ось це кухня, да?
News Network, your universe now. The Union Aerospace Corporation denied allegations today.
This is the audio log of maintenance technician Adam Bernache, dated November 10th, 2145. I fixed the couplings on the heat shields this morning with no results. I did, however, have another odd experience while I was down there. Shortly after finishing the first coupling adjustment, I distinctly heard whispering. When I went to investigate the sounds, I found nothing. Checked the work logs, and I was the only person scheduled to be in that area today. That experience, coupled with the stories I've heard from some guys over in the Delta labs, has me pretty freaked out. I'm really beginning to hate going down to the underground maintenance area. The people down there are a bit off. They're mumbling, weird looks. The whole place is just plain creepy.
Я понял.
I'm always expecting someone to
Прошу
jump out.
прощения.
I've secured my tools in the busted
Вот это
modulator
оно.
in the storage cabinet next to the maintenance elevator. Technicians should use cabinet code 396 to access them.
396. 396. 396. Для доступу. Так, все по кругу прошу, а? Зараз, якщо то наліво. Боевнички до центра командования.
Took your sweet time, Marine? Now, here's the situation. Another member of the science team's gone missing. Since you're the ranking FNG, you get to find him. I want you to check out the old decommissioned comm facility. We heard he might be heading that way. The only way there is through the service passage under Mars City. I've programmed this sentry to guide you to the maintenance elevator. Hope you follow the sentry better than you've followed orders so far. You pick up some gear at the security checkpoint at the bottom of the elevator. Oh, and when you find him, just bring him back. Do not hurt him. Move out.
Повернути науковцям. Так, що у нас тут? Цікаво. Його задачу. Тільки прийшов, нічого не знаю вже ту задачу. Привіт, друже. Відкривай двері.
Attention UAC personnel. Interested in earning more credits? Volunteer at Delta Labs today. See your service branch director for more details.
Did you hear what Carter said?
No, what?
He said that he saw some strange creatures or something down in Delta.
Ого, стоять такі стороні существа, які не люди.
Just telling you, that's what he said. I don't know if it's true.
Тут общаются. Басті розказує свої. Так. Так, це в мене просто кулаки. Більше нічого нема, да? Цікаво. Далі. Я прикольно Doom грати, не тормоза. Пиши.
The UAC cares about the quality of life of its employees. Please take
Да, і всі заботяться про якість життя їхніх сотрудників. Добре. І скриває інформацію. Пішли. Угу. Идем. Тогда я сам, да? Добре.
Welcome to the dungeon, Marine. Most unexciting place on Mars.
I'm
gonna need you to grab some armor and secure your pistol before I can pass you through security. Okay, grab your gear.
Добро пожаловать в подземелье.
Your stuff's in the storage cabinet.
Stuff in the storage cabinet. Там есть storage cabinet. There is storage.
You need to secure your gear, Marine.
Oh.
Now you're ready for combat. Let me do a radio test.
И кому штука пистолета-то?
Mars Sec radio check. Excellent. Good signal. Looks like you've been assigned the decommissioned comm facility. Just follow the main passage through the underground junction, then straight out. You'll have a quick evac. And what better way to see the Martian surface than to run across it? Okay, you're all set. Oh yeah, keep in mind, civilians are working down here. Don't get excited and shoot any.
Как называется вид, непонятно.
Hey, you're looking for the scientist, right? I'm not sure you want to find him. You see, never mind.
Кажется, ты шукаешь типа науковца, я не думаю, что ты знаешь ты. Ладно.
Listen, Scotty. I've done this a million times. It's not that hard.
Why don't you crawl your fat ass down here and do it yourself?
Конечно, з Дейлом допомогу, каже. Не потрібен тобі цей науковець.
This is Grant Baston, your Environmental Services Supervisor. The date is October 19th. I've been hearing an alarming number of reports on some, unexplainable things. Being on another planet and working underground has always been a little spooky, so we always have the occasional report of strange things. But what is worrying me is the fact that the number of these reports are up by a lot. People are truly frightened. The rumors we're hearing about experiments from the Delta Complex are not helping. The power fluctuations aren't helping at all either. Having the lights flicker constantly and losing power for several minutes at a time is scaring everyone down here. I'm doing my best to keep people on track, but we're continually short-handed. Someone's reporting in sick almost every day. I'll keep my director apprised of the situation, and will continue to log reports as I get them.
Center, right? You better hustle up, pal. This passage doesn't go all the way there. You'll have a quick walk outside to the center's airlock. Don't sweat it. Your suit's got plenty of oxygen.
Так, надо на камеру. Марс прикольно. Имя, блин.
Marine, this is Sergeant Kelly. You need to double time it down there. Search your assigned area and haul your ass back to Mars City. Out.
Поехали на линию коммуникации.
Welcome to Mars, Marine.
Тому що немає української.
No, please. You must let me get this communication out. They have to be warned while there is still time. I can't let... I don't know what I've seen.
Так, він хоче наладити комунікацію, але... В цій грі немає українського на PlayStation. Можливо, під ПК є локалізація, не знаю. Але я люблю такі ігри грати на рідній озвучці. Яких переводили актори. Так, прикольно. Стрёмно. Её стрелять надо, чи що? Блин, тут мутант обратився. Ти ж цей науковець, якого повинен вивернути. Ви що? Ні, це тут. Ну це ж я повинен вивернути. Що це там молодо? Капець. Це стрьомно. Каже, типа, вертайся назад до командування Воркіфона. Блин, стрьомно. Патронів багато. Так, я не можу піти, там горілка, да? Так, це виход у нас, хорошо. Ось на перехід на Марс. Подивимося, перейдемо на Марс. Потім перейдемо головний блок через підземелля. Ой-ой. Стрьомно. Фонарик бережемо. Красиво. Навіть не хочеться заходити далі. Так, це... Так, ці демони вселяються в людей. Иди сюда. Нехай ще живучий. Що, морпіха згриз? Так. Там воюют морпіхи, да. Морпіхи воюють, но це пока... Отак, хто його може пригати, да? Це не перший, другий дом, де пригати нельзя. Давай, ого. Ну и чё? Я мост надо поставить. Стамбулу. Так, мост поставився. Добре. А ты ж свій, ты чё? Там по самому мочі. Метки взяв, да? Це капець. Що ви своїх мочите? Да. Вони своїх мочать. Стопори, тварь. Ще хтось. Це, по-моєму, взяв сюди медкіти. Медкіти і армора. Так, обновлення підії.
Your environmental services supervisor. The date is October 19th. I've been hearing an alarming number of reports on some, unexplainable things. Being on another planet and working underground has always been a little spooky, so we always have the occasional report of strange things.
Можно сюда,
What's
но
worrying
здесь.
me is the fact that the number of these reports are up by a lot. People are truly frightened. The rumors we're hearing about experiments from the Delta complex are not helping. The power fluctuations aren't helping at all either.
Oh, yeah.
The lights flicker constantly and losing power for several minutes at a time, scaring everyone down here. I'm doing my best to keep people in track, but we're continually short-handed. Someone's reporting in sick almost every day. I'll keep my director apprised of the situation, and will continue to log reports as I get them.
О. Вже краще. Це що танчик добре. Так. Наверх. Нам йти? А там ще подивись. Тут я був, да, тут я був. Ну да. Ага, живучий. Умри. Уфа. Ложу. Два синдей. О, це опасна тварь. Там було це 189. Разрядимся. Стрёмно грать в эту игру. Ты мой. ХП взрыв. Де? Оце ж було, ти цей ремонтував, да? Тепер всі стали монстрами. Наліво чи направо? Наліво тут закрито було. Ага. Окей. Взялся. Я же там все прочекал. Здесь нельзя стало. Так. Подивимося. 3. 7, 6, 2, 8, 9. Цікаво. Я даже свій бачу. Початок. Так.
On behalf of the UAC, welcome.
This is the audio log of maintenance technician Adam Bernache, dated November 10th, 2145. I fixed the couplings on the heat shields this morning with no problems. I did, however, have another odd experience while I was down there. Shortly after finishing the first coupling adjustment, I distinctly heard whispering. When I went to investigate the sounds, I found nothing. Checked the work logs, and I was the only person scheduled to be in that area today. That experience, coupled with the stories I've heard from some guys over in the Delta Labs, has me pretty freaked out. I'm really beginning to hate going down to the underground maintenance area. The people down there are a bit off, mumbling, weird looks. The whole place is just plain creepy. I'm always expecting someone to jump out at me. I've secured my tools and the busted modulator in the storage cabinet next to the maintenance elevator. Technicians should use cabinet code 396 to access them. End of
396. Storage locker. Странно.
This is Grant Baston, your Environmental Services Supervisor. The date is October 19th. I've been hearing an alarming number of reports on some, unexplainable things. Being on another planet and working underground has always been a little spooky, so we always have the occasional report of strange things. But what is worrying me is the fact that the number of these reports are up by a lot. People are truly frightened. The rumors we're hearing about experiments from the Delta Complex are not helping. The power fluctuations aren't helping at all either. Having the lights flicker constantly and losing power for several minutes at a time is scaring everyone down here. I'm doing my best to keep people on track, but we're continually short-handed. Someone's reporting in sick almost every day. I'll keep my director advised of the situation, and will continue to log reports as I get them.
All units, this is Sergeant Kelly. We don't know what we're up against. Repeat, we have negative ID on the assailing force. We don't have a clear path back to HQ. Stock up on ammo, establish a stronghold, and keep them at bay.
Так, проходимо на мішек, то ми йдемо.
Track is destroyed. Unable to secure safe transportation back to base. Over.
Roger that, Fire Team 2. Fall back to the nearest station and set up a CT there. Out.
Так, вороники. Зелено. Дверці. Аж мозги висипались.
Sergeant Kelly. Fall back to Marine HQ and await further orders.
Так, стала мыться, жалко, пацану. Поднимаешься на второй этаж. Ого. Что был? За станция была, да, морские поднимаемся.
All remaining Marine units, this is Sergeant Kelly. I am unable to reach Mars City from my current position. Move to Marine HQ to regroup and await further orders.
А ты находится сержантом Керри, да? Supply. Амокас. Угу, понятно. Попробуй. И он где-то остался, да?
Something happened. I don't know what. It was like a shockwave. It passed through the entire base. People started changing. It was crazy. I was working up here on the vent shafts. I don't know how I survived.
Він працював вентиляцію і тут щось як будто як якась шокова волна була, яка всі стали якось по-другому взаємодіяти. Короче, зомбики. Так, як нам присісти? Так, це. Ага. Каже, будь внимательный, не знаю, що там. Там броня. Как минимум. Броня точно есть. Ого. Капец просто. Перезарядимся.
This is Mark Stanton, Manifest Controller, currently stationed at Mars City. I'm not sure who to send this to, so I decided to send it to quite a few people. If you're on the recipient list, please take a moment to review this report. It is quite important. I'm very concerned over the shipping procedures out here. I am the Manifest Controller, and as such, I need to be informed of everything coming in and out of Mars City. Someone here is subverting my position and preventing me from getting data on things being shipped. This is unacceptable. Not only could this reflect poorly on my upcoming review, but this is my job and I'm tired of being out of the loop. I have no idea who keeps telling the shipping crews to allow things in and out without allowing me to produce or procure the manifest. But whoever it is, it must stop.
Specialist Wilson.
One of the dock workers actually told me to piss off when I tried to stop one of the last containers from going straight to Delta. I immediately filed a report and will follow up with the transit manager next time I see him. End of log.
Ботик уничтожи. Происходит же. Цікаво, цікаво. Так, все, помолчи. Вот таки пішло. Ого. Це що за житвест? О. Броневник звал. Капець мертві. Що цікаво? Щось є цікаве? Нічого цікавого. От. Так. Який тут код?
Audio log for Dr. Kasian, currently stationed at Mars City. I've just
Okay.
left the weekly status meeting here in medical. The most prominent topic was the vast number of psychological issues we are seeing as of late. The number of reports indicates that 10% of the overall base personnel have shown symptoms. As many people will not come in for this type of thing, the number of affected personnel could truly be in the 30 to 40% range. It has even manifested itself here in medical. We have several nurses and a couple of good doctors out for related reasons. I'm going to formally request 2 additional psychiatrists on the next shuttle from Earth. The 2 we have are being overworked, and the content of their sessions with patients is starting to affect them as well. Dr. Kasian out.
This is Mark Stanton, Manifest Controller,
I guess
currently
default
stationed
also.
at Mars City. I'm not sure who to send this to, so I decided to send it to quite a few people. If you're on the recipient list, please take a moment to review this report. It is quite important. I'm very concerned over the shipping procedures out here. I am the Manifest Controller, and as such, I need to be informed of everything coming in and out of Mars City. Someone here is subverting my position and preventing me from getting data on things being shipped. This is unacceptable. Not only could this reflect poorly on my upcoming review, but this is my job and I'm tired of being out of the loop. I have no idea who keeps telling the shipping crews to allow things in and out without allowing me to produce or procure the manifest. But whoever it is, it must stop. One of the dock workers actually told me to piss off when I tried to stop one of the last containers from going straight to Delta. I immediately filed a report and will follow up with the transit manager next time I see him. End of log.
Так. Добре, ну це код повинен бути.
Audio log
Ще
for
раз.
Dr.
Ні.
Kasian, currently stationed at Mars City.
Так.
Dr. Mark Kasian, at 1547, patient Jonathan Wills was admitted after complaining of insomnia and nausea. According to the nurse, Mr. Wills was calm and exhibited no signs of disorder when he was brought to exam room 5. However, by the time I reached him at 10 after 4, his personality had changed dramatically. When I entered the room, Mr. Wills lunged at me with a scalpel he apparently stole from a supply drawer. With the assistance of an orderly, we managed to subdue and sedate him without injury. Mr. Wills was heavily medicated and could not be diagnosed, but in the 20 minutes he was left unattended, he managed to carve 3 symbols in his arm and cut his own tongue into 2 halves. I can only guess at the cause of his problems. I hope that additional psychiatrists arrive soon. In the meantime, in response to this assault, all medical supplies and armaments will be locked in a secure hospital cabinet with the code 347. Dr. Kasian out.
Так, це не получилось. нам йти? Тут дрона біле, дрона право. Так, вогонь, да? Тут. Давай, ні. Вікна, що? Вікна.
Audio report on troop morale. Morale here is beginning to drop. It's nothing to worry about yet since I keep my Marines sharp and ready to go, but events at the base are wearing on the troops. There have been a lot of things happening here on the base. I believe the UAC experiments being performed here must be the cause. Out here, they could be experimenting on God knows what. There are quite a few people missing, and no Marines, of course. It's the civilian population I'm referring to. Bottom line, whatever it is they have going on here has my men on a razor's edge. At this point, there is no cause for alarm, but I am requesting we rotate squads every 90 days instead of every 180. I will continue to report as the situation develops. It is good we have the new Marines en route. Fresh faces will help. Sergeant Tyson, out. Audio report confirming new troop deployments for the Mars City Marine Facility, October 30th, 2145. The new troops will be arriving within a few days. I've started a series of training exercises focusing on close-quarter small weapons combat, as well as instituting mandatory refresher courses on all munitions and weapons in our armory. In response to the large number of security breaches and general feelings of ill will around the base, I've doubled security details, placing 2 Marines at each checkpoint. This additional presence should help calm things down. I expect that the incoming Marines are not quite as green as the last deployment. They've turned out okay, but some combat experience will go a long way right now. Sergeant Tyson, out.
Так, ну ты галатил задачу стоит. Ты в команду Вольфалаги. Тут через рівень адміністрації сектора Альфа лабораторії, добре, понял? Нам начальник дав. Кому треба. Так, тут. Ой. О, кот, це що несет? Пять 8-4, да? Ясно каже. 5, 8, 4. Добре. Ну, все, можу воювати. Якщо це є вороги, значить підемо правильно направлення. Але я тут вже був. Не прийти знову. В лабораторію. А, подожди. Ні, ну не сюди. Чи сюди. Це, по-моєму, був. Так. Вернемось такому. Запутався в цих коридорах. Так, тут у нас звукачки. У нас повинен десь код був, що нам виходити. Код. І там був закрито. Код, степ, ні, тут проход только сюда. Тут у нас есть только одна фигня. Тут. Вот. О, сюда могу. Он закрыто, да? Это закрыто.
Marine, if you run across any operational sentry bots, use
О,
them.
прикольно.
Those guys pack a lot of firepower.
Супер турбокей, панчер. Напка. Это напка.
The UAC is here to help you. Psychological services are free and confidential.
Король пришел до полного доллара, это даже это пришел. Газицы пришел. Значит, еще было цікаво, да? Так, тут все закрыто. Идем воды.
Marine, you gotta get to Bravo team quickly. They need all the firepower they can get. Sending that transmission is critical to our survival.
Сука. Это вообще здесь. Так, цих не перебили. Так, подожди. Перехід на другий етаж. Зробили, да? Це перевірено. Добре, дякую. Дуже. Я тут ще не все перевірив. Так, цих я замочив. До всякого находу. Так, це тут світло. Ага. Так, лифт. Приходив відділ адміністрації. Там повинна бути інша команда марінів. Морпехів.
I'm telling you now, Doctor, the UAC is taking over this operation.
Operation? Is that what you're calling it?
The situation is out of control.
It's not out of control, Swan. You are. I'll manage this, and you and your flunky will be taking control of nothing. Do you understand?
Yes, Betruger.
Так ти кажеш...
I do understand.
Так ти кажеш, ситуація під контролем, а ти каже, ні, нічого не під контролем, типу. Я тут все контролюю. План Б, я йду на бомбу. Так, це я більше звідси звідти. Добре, добре. Нічого цікавого. Host.
Don't stop, buddy. There's nothing you can do for me. They're all gone.
Так, это все.
They just came out of nowhere.
Давай, во-первых. Дякую за службу. Так.
Access denied.
Так, я получил код. Все. І де я найду цей? Pozor. Może pistoleta. A вот и куда. Так, сюда не попаду. Немає доступу. Так. Альфа-лаби. А що там у вас там було? Цікаво. Ого. Не собирался просто. Ага. Зверга. Там ще зверга грати. Tak, już się dostał.
Marine, Bravo team reports there's some sort of unidentified growth taking over parts of the base. I don't know what it is, but it can't be good. Stay sharp.
It isn't working. I tried to. The computers aren't responding. I can't get root access to the system. Alright, good.
No i jakaś прикольно. В храмах. Так тут цифры. Це було. Тому і вертатися тоді. І виховно были.
Became fully operational July 17th, 2130.
Их, наверное. Думаю, это что тут? Пойти. То же самое. Альфа-лама. Ну, сюда.
Access granted.
Marine, I've received a report that you haven't reached Bravo team yet. You need to pick up the pace. Can't wait for it. Reaching the communication facility quickly is imperative.
Давай, давай. Да, 3 время потихоньку.
The UAC takes pride in its safety record. Please follow UAC procedures. Тут что потрепало. Вот солнце.
For generations, humankind has lived under the looming specter of slowly dwindling natural resources. Our new ventures on planets like Mars have only intensified our need to find fresh sources for metals, petrochemicals,
Это все? Заготовил.
To meet that need, UAC researchers have developed dramatic solutions. Solutions that will soon pay off for the UAC, its investors, and indeed the entire human race. Mars itself.
Warning, EPD laser active.
Audio log for Kyle Berger, research supervisor for the EPD project. The elemental phase deconstructor is fully operational, and the research data we have gathered so far is very impressive. Unfortunately, we had a terrible accident last week. Research assistant Patterson was calibrating one of the quark emitters in the chamber, and witnesses say he appeared to see something. It's almost like something was talking to him, and he backed right into the particle beam. It was not a pretty sight, as it took off the backside of his head. He lived a few minutes, although I'm not sure you could consider that living. But they say his eyes rolled back and forth, and he was trying to talk, although after losing that much brain matter, I'm sure it was his reflex actions. Anyway, due to this, I have enacted new safety protocols in the lab, and we have stocked one of the storage cabinets with emergency medical supplies. The code for the cabinet is 752. End of log.
Thank you, bro. It's other with this. Ja zawsze byłem.
Marine, I've received a report that you haven't reached Bravo team yet. You need to pick up the pace. Can't wait for you. Reaching the communication facility quickly is imperative.
Beni şuradan. Ладно.
The UAC takes pride in its safety record. Please follow UAC procedures.
slowly dwindling natural resources. Our new ventures on planets like Mars have only intensified our need to find fresh sources for metals, petrochemicals, food, water, and even food. To meet these needs, have developed dramatic solutions that will soon pay off for the UAC, its investors, and indeed the entire human race. Mars itself is our chief ally and the key.
Warning. EPD laser active.
This is the audio log of Director William Banks, dated October 20th, 2145. It has come to my attention that we have an alarming number of missing personnel throughout the base. My office has received 4 additional reports from Delta in the last week alone, mentioning that personnel are not reporting for work and that calls to their quarters have gone unanswered. My office has sent the names of those personnel to Mars City Security, and they have promised to initiate an investigation.
Audio log for Kyle Berger, research supervisor for the EPD project. The elemental phase deconstructor is fully operational, and the research data we have gathered so far is very impressive. Unfortunately, we had a terrible accident last week. Research assistant Patterson was calibrating one of the quark emitters in the chamber, and witnesses say he appeared to see something. It's almost like something was talking to him, and he backed right into the particle beam. It was not a pretty sight, as it took off the backside of his head. He lived a few minutes, although I'm not sure you could consider that living. But they say his eyes rolled back and forth, and he was trying to talk, although after losing that much brain matter, I'm sure it was just reflex actions. Anyway, due to this, I have enacted new safety protocols in the lab, and we have stocked one of the storage cabinets with emergency medical supplies. The code for the cabinet is 752. End of log.
Ух ты, я залив. Прикольно. И труп.
Gas leak stopped. Fire extinguished.
Так, газ там вже встановився, немає там газу. Ну, далі ти. Що за урод? Пауки чи що? Не можна лісниця. Прикольно.